because I decided I wanted to make a quick ramble video. I am currently in bed, so you're joining me while I'm laying down. First off, I wanted to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to me. I now have over 100 subscribers, which is totally awesome and crazy and cool and so many other things. I really appreciate all of you that have subscribed and all of your nice comments for me. That it makes my day, it really does. I really enjoy doing this, and I'm glad that so many of you enjoy watching my videos. So basically, I just thought I'd recap a little bit and kind of go into a couple things. So last week was my birthday week. It was also the week of caucus, which is the first time that I've ever caucused because I was too young back in 2008 to do it. And that was a really interesting experience, but also pretty cool. I wound up going by myself. I don't really know a lot of my neighbors, and also I'm kind of the black sheep of my family, so I went by myself, and it was pretty cool because it was at my old high school, which I only live a few blocks from, and it was actually originally in our show choir room that I used to spend hours upon hours in when I was in high school, because I was a choir girl. So it was actually really cool too, because when I was a senior, I had received several different awards for my participation and talent in choir, and I have the certificates here at home, but I didn't realize that like my name would be on a plaque at the school. So when I was there, I had discovered that my name, along with some of my friends' names, were on plaques at the school. So we're forever a part of the history there, which is really cool. The experience overall was really interesting. Like I said, I'd never caucused before, but I kind of knew what to expect. There wound up being over 400 people that came, though, so they only anticipated 100 people, so we had an extra 300 people, so we actually had to move from the choir room across the hall to the cafeteria so that we would have enough room for everybody. I also had started getting sick earlier that day, so the preparation before that was really difficult for me because I did not feel well, but I really wanted to go. My fiance and I wound up making some shirts for his family and a friend of ours to wear to the caucus. And we didn't wound up getting to mine because we ran out of time, but I did not feel well. My stomach hurt so bad and I felt nauseous, but I made myself go. And so the experience was pretty cool. I really felt like I was a part of my community for once. And I was also really proud of myself because I used to be like really shy, to the point where I wouldn't talk to anybody. I didn't know how to hold conversations. It was really bad. But I went to this thing by myself that I'd never done before and wound up talking to people that I'd never met and just having conversations with them. So I was really proud of my social skills. The candidate that I was was caucusing for lost in my precinct, but that candidate won in my fiance's precinct and then our friend's precinct. So my fiance and his family and then our friend also were not at their caucus locations for very long, whereas I was at mine for almost 2 hours. And I was getting sick and stuff. It was really hot, so overall it was a cool experience, but at the same time it could have been better if I had felt better. So that was the 1st of February, and then my mom's birthday was on Tuesday, on Groundhog's Day, and because I was sick, I was unable to get her a present or visit her, and I still haven't been able to get her a present or visit her yet, but hopefully one of these days I'll be able to. The rest of the week, I did not feel well. When I get sick, it usually takes me a while to kind of get better, unfortunately. And then I didn't have a choice but to keep working and doing things. So I wasn't really able to rest very much, which is essential for me to get better faster. So then on Friday, February 5th, that was my birthday. I turned 25, which I am not happy about. I don't deal with getting old well, or time moving, so we won't get into that, but basically I was not happy about having to celebrate my birthday, and the day actually wound up being kind of crappy overall anyway. I was still sick, but I was feeling a little bit better, but I had overslept, and there were things that we needed to get done before I would go out and celebrate, that we didn't wind up getting done, which really irritated my fiance. I didn't get over to his house until almost 5 o'clock, and we were both really irritated about stuff, and just, it wasn't a very good day, but eventually we went to dinner, and dinner was pretty good. I don't like being publicly sang to at restaurants per se. It kind of depends, but this particular restaurant I did not want to be sung to, so I had ordered a beer, and of course they ID'd me, and I told the waitress, I was like, today's my birthday, but please don't say anything, because I don't want to be sung to. And so she said that she wouldn't, and she didn't, but I still got a free sundae because it was my birthday, which was cool. So yeah, and then I went back to my fiance's house, and we just hung out and played Uno and just kind of chilled, and that was fine. It was pretty good for that. And then Saturday, my friend's parents owned a bar, but they'd only had it for 3 months, and then they decided that they were going to close because it wasn't doing very well and some other things. So Saturday was their closing party, I guess. So I went to that, and my friend actually lives in Washington State, but I'm friends with her sister, and my fiance and I did the uniforms for the business as well, so I already had ties to the family as it was, so I went and hung out with her sister and her sister's boyfriend for the night, and so I just hung out and played pool and drank a couple beers and had a pretty pretty good time. I unfortunately received some unfortunate news that night as well, and it's been kind of a rough time the last few days since then, because it deals with the health of a family member who is really, really important to me. So that's been really difficult, and I haven't been able to sleep well, which is also why I'm up right now recording this video. But otherwise, it's been kind of stressful, but like not too bad. I'm starting to get better from being sick, which is good. So I wanted to get into also talking about my upload schedule. I have mentioned this before, I think, in a video. I know I've written about it before in my descriptions, but basically my schedule is kind of hectic. So I record when I can, and then I schedule my uploads to go up at a certain time. So a lot of times when I get requests from people, they kind of wonder where their video is if it's not uploaded right away. And that's because I record when I can. So if you have a request and it's not done and uploaded right away, it's not because I haven't wanted to do it or decided not to. It's just because I haven't been able to do it, and I have a plan for how everything comes out. So if you send me a request, like, don't fret that it hasn't come out yet. It just takes some time for me to record it and then edit it and upload it and have everything scheduled, since I don't always have a lot of time to record. And leading into that, I wanted to say that I want to know what you guys want to see. What kind of videos would you like me to do? Are there certain sounds that you want to hear, visuals that you want to see? Do you want me to do more whisper videos? Do you want me to talk about certain things in those videos? Just give me ideas. I have a list of all the ideas of things that I want to do, and my requests that I have so far that I need to do, but I really want to know what you guys want to see and hear. So leave me comments or send me messages telling me what you would like for me to do, and I will definitely try to do them and also get them done quickly. My recording process is a little difficult, so some videos I may not be able to do for a while until I have a better setup to record, which is kind of a bummer for me, because there are some videos that I really would like to do, but I have to wait on because I don't have like a tripod or an area big enough that I can record certain videos. So but yeah, so I think I'm gonna end the video there and try and go back to sleep. I hope that this was somewhat relaxing and interesting and whatnot for you. So I hope that you all, any of you that watched the Super Bowl, enjoyed the Super Bowl. I personally was rooting for the Panthers, but I didn't really care because neither team am I a big fan of. And I did watch the halftime show, which I actually really enjoyed. I like Coldplay a lot, and I love Beyonce and Bruno Mars, so I thought it was pretty epic. However, I do think that it could have been better still overall, but in general I still thought it was really good. So let me know what you thought about the Super Bowl halftime show if you watched it, or the game in general, and then let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see and sounds you'd like to hear. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for now. I hope that you guys sleep well, and I will see you in my next video.